Hello YouTubers, Caleb Craig Depot Toys 12, here to bring you a review this time on the Toys R Us exclusive 12-inch Star Wars Captain Phasma. This is a look at the window box effect on the front of the box in the upper half. And here is the lower half where it actually says Star Wars Force Awakens Epic Battles, and there's the epic picture of Captain Phasma. On the top of the box you can see it says Star Wars The Force Awakens with the real VIP Disney. And here on the other side of the box it shows other characters that are figures like Chewbacca, the First Order Stormtrooper, and the First Order TIE Fighter pilot. Very epic looking. On the left side, a breathtaking picture of Captain Phasma, and at the top where it says Star Wars Force Awakens. Also, what I didn't say is that my camera is not doing this figure justice. Just in the box, this thing looks really good. You can actually tell that it does look like legit metallic, whatever paint they use on Captain Phasma. And in the corners where you can see the gun. So this does look good in the box. Hopefully, y'all will get to go to Toys R Us and see it for yourselves. Wow, I even got it like completely out of the box that it came in. And I'm just saying this thing is beautiful. And here's Captain Phasma out of the box. Wow, she is gorgeous. Let's go on ahead and hop straight into the details. All I can say about this figure is that the best part is what they actually did for the paint. The paint came out very nice on here. It looks so perfect. It looks flawless how they did it. And there's only a few scrubs or marks with it, but other than that, it looks good. It's so polished. It reflects any light you put on it. It's like it reflects off of it, and it is shining way more than the actual gun, which is amazing. But we're gonna take a closer look at the helmet. As you can see here up close with the helmet, it is the only thing that actually, for mine, has a few marks, as you can see right there in the front. But they did an awesome job on it. As you can see here on the chest plate, I do like how they put the detail into the holes. It doesn't look messy at all, so they did an awesome job there. Here at the bottom, you can see they put a lot of different compartments for the belt, so let's take a closer look at that. As you can see here, they did put a lot of detail on this part of the belt, and you can tell that it's an extra compartment for Captain Phasma, so that does look good how they did it. It looks that good all the way around. On the back, she has the same thing that the First Order Stormtrooper has. Now, let me show you something that I thought was pretty unique about the cape. One cool thing that I see about the cape now, and that kind of told me where I probably wouldn't even notice this in the movie, is how on the back of her cape, she actually has pockets on the left-hand side next to where that red line is. Well, the red stripe, whatever you want to call it. Which I was thinking that red line is just like the new TIE Fighter. I'm saying it right? Yeah, like the new TIE Fighter where there's a red strip. And she also has that on her cape. So I don't know if like these are supposed to be pockets, but they did look very cool and very nice. And I do like the kind of shiny paint that they use for her cape. That looks just awesome. It looks epic, and I do like how the helmet looks from behind. Now, I don't know if she'll do this in the movie, but on the left and right legs do look the same. But the cool thing about the right side of the leg is actually this right here. And here's a scuff. But anyway, on the right side of the leg, it does have this little pin here, and you can actually fit the gun into there. Now, I do not know if they're actually going to have it in the movie where she like stores the gun there, but on here it firmly is there. It was no trouble. It went right into place and it did not fall out. There's even a lot of details around the forearms of the hands that you can see in there. You see a few things that are attached to her forearm. You can see little buckles that are all still platinum. And on the hands don't move and the fingers don't move. But you can see they even put the silver on there, even though it looks like a little black is bleeding through there a little bit, as you can see. So that's not a perfect job right there. You can see some black is showing through there, but it still does look really good. Also, what I forgot is that in the helmet, they actually went to put little, you see little fiber, I don't know what that's called, but they put a little bit of extra detail right there where you see it looks like a net is right there in between the bottom. And that's like a different type of material than from the visor. That looks good, and you also don't know that the helmet has these lines on it, so now I know that, and I see how they're going to do the design on the side to see more of the differences between that and the First Order Stormtrooper. The actual gun she's given is like, you know, the same. It's not really gold, but it's kind of that beige color, which to me doesn't look that bad. As you can see on there, they didn't do messy on it. The black's not really bleeding onto the beige, gold, or whatever color you want to call it. And I do like how they do have the holes in there, and it was just really done very good. And I do like how they did the scope on there. Even though to me, like, I'm sure it's backwards in my view, but I thought that scope would be facing the other way. Maybe I'm a little retarded. I don't know. And there's the hole. Well, I thought there was a hole. Oh, this doesn't have the hole. This actually, that thing right there above my finger, that's where you actually stick into the side of her thigh so it stays there. And I'm seeing how they have this extra, whatever this is. I can't wait to see how that is in the movie. Now she can't hold the gun like how she did in the trailer because she doesn't have that much articulation, but it still is really cool. And I mean, like I do like with the gun in her hands, but I think I'd rather have it where she has it on her side. Now, how she actually will hold the gun is real easy. It easily goes into her hand. They have the index finger here, as you can see, where it's a little extended, but not really for anything. She doesn't really do anything really to grip it, and I can't push it down and go any further. It does stay in place. It doesn't move. It only can move a little bit from side to side, but it is firm in her hand, so I do like that, so she won't drop it. And like I said, if you did not want her to hold it, you could easily take that lump and stick it right there into the hole on the side of her right leg, so it's there. Now, what's also very cool about this is I do like the cape. The cape on this, it doesn't actually move that much. There, you can see the pockets there on the side a little better there. But the cape, no, I mean, well, it does move. So she can move the cape a little bit, but I don't think it looks that bad. So I do like how the cape can be moved a little bit. You can have it facing this side or that side, and it'll actually stay like you can see. But of course, you're going to like it like so, which is the normal look. Now, as far as articulation goes for it, it actually does not have that much, but this is one of those occasions where I'm fine with it. It basically has no articulation in the legs, can't twist, but they can do this. So you can go out about this far pretty much. Let me see. Yeah, you can only go that far up. You can't go back, but that's pretty much all the articulation in the legs. Of course, you're not going to be able to rotate at the waist any, and there's no type of ab crunch, but you can almost put it in a sit down position, but not really. So this figure will be standing most, if not all of the time. Here in the arms, you can't spread them out, and all they can do is go up and down. Because her arms are like this, whenever she holds the gun, it's physically impossible, and there's no way for her to hold the gun with both hands like she does on the trailer, which is cool. I'll do that with the Black series whenever I find it. But still, you know, she does look cool when she holds the gun and when she has it on the side. This one is mostly just a great display piece, and they nailed the paint. The paint looks awesome on it. Oh yeah, also the head. The head can look that far up and that far down. So they actually did include a lot of articulation with the head. It can go any angle all the way around. So as you can see in there, it's a huge black ball joint, which that worked out very good. The cape is, you see how that's bending? It goes back to the shape. I don't know. It's like firm, but it's not where it won't move any. And it doesn't like weigh her down. So that, you know, that's not that bad on it either. So that's pretty much all the articulation that you're going to find on this gorgeous figure. So this has been my quick review of the gorgeous 12-inch Toys R Us exclusive Captain Phasma. If you get the chance to pick it up, I would pick it up. It is $14.99 right now. They should be starting to show up at Toys R Us. I think I got lucky because it was 2 of them at the one where I got mine. Hopefully you will get to get it too. And this has been a review by Caleb Craig Deadpool Toys 12. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Leaving so soon? All right. Have a good day.